Alright, guys and girls, how are y'all doing? Today is the day, finally, that we actually got this thing. So, what am I talking about? I'm talking about this plugin called Studio Rack. So, this, by the way, is a project for somebody I worked on half a year ago. Finally, this plugin came out. So, this is Studio Rack version 9.7. And because of this single plugin, I'm not able to access this old project. Like, look, lead vocals, Studio Rack, disabled, disabled. This was the only gateway plugin. It's literally one plugin that they needed to have a version 11. I don't care if they change up the interface the way it looks. I don't really care if they change the interface. I love this how it looks here. I just wish it was version 11 so we could get everything done. But today on May 27th, my mama's birthday, by the way, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. And they even advertise it, and it's still for free. I love them. Studio Rack, just Studio Rack. It's called Studio Rack. So what I'm gonna do now, show y'all. We're gonna go ahead and install it right there. Studio Rack V11. So brand new, it doesn't even have an image. Please close the following. Dang it. Oh, and I gotta close OBS? Are you serious? Well, I'll be back. Alright, and here we got the Studio Rack loaded up. I had to refresh the plugin list just to have it in there, as well as the lead vocal, and fingers crossed. We got it. And look at it, it's a different interface. I'll go over this after I finish what I gotta do. But yeah, I gotta go out real quick, and then I'll come back and look at this, because wow. Okay, so let me just make sure. Okay, so that's how you turn off and on plugins. Let's check the master. Yep. Now we totally got all version 11 plugins running through this project, even though I started and did this project back in literally almost, it's like 11 months ago. Holy crap. But yeah, I gotta go out, do some little graduation thing for my brother. I'm gonna export this for the guy real quick, and yeah, I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back. That took a little longer than expected, but let's go ahead and just open the Studio Rack as it is. Do I still have it? I don't even know. Alright, here it is, Studio Rack Stereo. Let's drag and drop. Give it a second. Ba ba. Booyakasha. Here we go. So this is Studio Rack Stereo, the new one. Really surprised that they don't have the legacy version or something. Maybe there's something different. SoundGrid Studio not running or installed. All SoundGrid. SoundGrid. I don't have SoundGrid, so I guess you could do an additional SoundGrid thing there. I don't know. Looks like there's a phase button or a polarity button. My bad. We have the input gain knob, which is a knob now instead of a fader. So that's interesting. But the output seems to be the fader now. Before it was two faders, so I'm pretty interested as to why they changed that into a gain knob. Remember they used to have like 6 knobs? That I believe is going to be the macros. So, okay, we got the macro here. Input gain, so this is okay, cool. Oh, cool, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now we got everything. So I'm guessing there's people that only care about using the effects. There's people that care about using macro too. And there's people that, want to see everything in one panel like me, probably. Let's go ahead and go over it. This is where the effects slots are going to be active. I'm guessing the power will bypass them all. So that's actually pretty smart of them to do that. What is this? I never seen this. Whoa, hold up. Hold up. No way. No way. No, you can't tell me that there's multiple. No, what? No, hell no. There is no way. There is no way. Was this a thing in the first place? Because if it wasn't, that is sick. That is sick. So this is going to basically split up, 2 separate things. And you could process the signal of the left side of the track you're inserting, the right side, the middle, and the sides. Oh my god. I need a sound. Let's try it out. Let's do the middle on one side, or middle on the left here, and see how that works. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into let's just do a regular compressor. I think it'll be easier if we make it obviously different. Oops. So here's a compressor. One thing I'm not a little bit of a fan of is that these things open up in separate windows. I don't know. I liked it when it was attached, but I guess the vectoring, it can make things look nice and feel better, make you feel more free. Hold on, what's this pin? Oh, okay. I thought I would have pinned it to the plugin. But yeah, I mean, I can understand why they do it like this. It makes everything like the GUI and all that way easier to deal with. All right, back to what I was talking about here. Let's see if we could do something. I'm going to hit play. Okay, so here's the middle of the sound. And if you could see, I don't know if you can hear over me, so I'll just say it. If you could see over here on the waveform, I'll just skadoosh myself over here. You could see that the song is playing in mono. So this is sick. Let's do the same thing for the side, actually. I'll hit play. You can't hear anything. That's... Oh, that's right. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Yo, was this a thing? Yo, somebody let me know in the comments. Was this actually a thing in 9.7? Because if it was not, it is hell damn well worth the 2-3 years of a wait. Because what? Oh my god. Y'all, I don't think y'all understand how happy I am about this. So not only could you do, your mastering stuff, you could also do a mid-side imaging dynamics within the chain. That is sick. Give me a plugin. Okay, there you go. Let's just use Q8, for example. I do have the F6 that does the sides. Not trying to brag, but there we go. It fits with the vector. But let's see how this feels. Wow. Wow, this just made Wavelab so obsolete, dude. So if you have no idea about Wavelab, so I would take this file, drag it into Wavelab, and then I'll click on this. Oh my god, why is the side so small? Anyways, like I said, I was basically I would use this to get a better sound of my sides and my mid. Why the hell? Okay, there you go. That's better. But with the waves having a splitter, that changes the world up. That changes the world up. Now I could be able to just play just a mid like this, just a side like this. Pretty much preview those two aspects without having to go into Wavelabs and, previewing just the sides. My god, I didn't even go over everything really. Oh my god. So it looks like we could control the racks, the splitter. So we could control like the inputs or whatever it seems. The rack inside the rack. But let's go on the regular thing, right? And by the way, let's just do that. Let's say we just want to control another damn EQ. Let's do the 560. All right, there we are. Looks like we can't have multiple plugins, or could we? I'm gonna hit this pin button. Oh, my dumbass. No way. Yo, I just keep underestimating, and I keep getting slapped in the face. Look at that. Now you can have multiple. That's what the pin is. Wow. Close all. Yo, oh my god. Okay, Waves. Okay. Shout out to the guy from Waves, by the way, who hit me up in the forum. His name starts with a Y. I'll find it. Okay, sorry. Back to the API in this rack. Let's go ahead and look. It is there. Slot 2. That's what the S means. So we could pretty much just change everything we want. Let's do band 8. Son. Are we able to use automation on this? Let's go ahead and right click this. Doesn't look like I have the automation clip there. But let's do a snapshot, editor thumbnail. I'm gonna go into the browser, click macro 1. There we are. Right click, create automation clip, and now we are free to adjust. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, this was in the other one, but look how easier it is. See, it's moving. Wow. Wow, that's all I can say. I'm so impressed. Wow, oh my god. And they're giving this out for free. Y'all better say thank you Waves in the comment section below, cause like they really put in the damn work for this. And for free. If that doesn't say love, I don't know what says love anymore. What is love? Smile or my fans will hit the play like a razor with no blade. I'm not getting. So it has blue, yellow, red. One yellow, one red. Smile or my fans. Yeah, so it's I guess it's meant to be like a little mini meter. So it's nothing too, you know what I'm saying? We could load presets here. So I got the Molly Zan from a old client, William. Shout out to you. But yeah, it looks like we'll be able to load in old presets. Which one was this? I don't know. Give it a second. Let it load. Yep. And you can even bypass them all with a single click, which is something I believe is new, because I do remember going through every one of them and be like, okay, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Now we can just do it all with a single click. Smile or my fans will hit the play like a razor with no blade. I'm not getting my shit. Hold on. Is that a gain reduction? Did they have a gain I'm starting to go crazy. Now I gotta see. I think it did have the Dynamics GR right here. This meter in the middle. So it must have just crossed my mind. I don't really, try to aim for gain reductions. That's not what I'll do. That'll be weird. But yeah, it looks like they have a better visual of that at least. I'll be honest with you. The black on shaded black, the gray, it's kind of hard for me to see, especially around this part for some reason. I don't know if it's just me. And I do have a few people that are colorblind, so I'd like to hear from you guys and girls. Oh, you can fade it up and down. Sorry. I'd like to hear from you guys and girls. Oh my God. Hey, what is your opinions on this? If you are colorblind, does this thing, mess you up? I don't know. Ever since hearing about how this thing is bad for people visually who's colorblind to see nicely, I think if I squint, I can understand what you're saying. But black on black on black. Yeah. But yeah, this is Studio Rack's version 11. Get it for free. Go to Waves. Just click get it for free on your account and you'll see it. So just go on Waves, search Studio Rack, click get it free, and then they'll give it to you for free. Obviously, you'll just have to go to Wave Central, install it. But yeah, I'm not going to hold y'all up any longer. This thing is amazing. Oh my God, hopefully I was not blocking that. Look at this. You're able to copy or type in here. Gisa Tech. That's a new name. Let me know what you guys and girls think. Hit your boy up in the comments. Hit the thumbs up if you support your boy. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stick along and see your boy's videos. Next month, I'm going to be creating a whole album. I'll probably do a couple of the songs, if not then 3 of the songs on video for y'all to see. And the rest, behind the scenes. Because, making videos is kind of hard. With that said, it is your boy, Justin Omoe. And yeah, peace. I'm out. And please have yourselves a damn good one.